Hi everyone, hope you all are fine. Welcome to the English Academy. In this video, we are going to cover chapter number 4 of the novel A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. And this chapter named as Lottie. Lottie Lee is the full name, but right here, chapter 4 of A Little Princess titled Lottie or Lottie. Both pronunciations will be correct. It introduces a 4-year-old student named Lottie Lee, who is notoriously spoiled and throws tantrums to gain attention. As you can see in the picture as well, the girl who is bigger or elder is sitting on the sofa with the girl younger to her. She is Lottie actually. She is the youngest student in Miss Minchin's seminary, you can say, and she is a girl who throws tantrums to gain attention. There is a reason behind it. I will expose it ahead. The chapter highlights Sarah Crew's deep empathy and her natural ability to comfort others. Because Lottie lost her mother at a very young age and was pampered like a pet monkey, she screams and cries whenever she doesn't get her way. She realizes that crying about being motherless earns her pity and attention. So, students, it was the reason that Lottie is a spoiled child because unfortunately, in a very young age, she lost her mother, and there was no one to take care of her as her mother could take care of her. So that's why she has become bit spoiled. She is naughty as well, and she is stubborn, you can say, right? She has gained a way that when she started to cry, weep out loudly. So in order to calm her down, the staff in Miss Minchin's seminary provided her with everything she wants on the moment, right? So that she is not going to cry because Miss Minchin does not like her while she is crying. So that is the reason that she has become a bit spoiled and always she throws tantrums. One day, Lottie is having a deafening tantrum that Miss Minchin and Miss Emilia are entirely unable to stop. Sarah volunteers to help and manage to calm the crying child. As I told you that one day what happened that Lottie was getting out of control, right? She was weeping her throat out. She was shouting, or you can say weeping continuously, that it became out of control of Miss Emilia and Miss Minchin. Then what happened? Instead of shouting, instead of scolding her, Sarah came forward, volunteer as a volunteer, and tried to calm her down. Instead of scolding Lottie, Sarah sits with her and calmly reveals a deeply personal secret. Sarah's mother has also died. So, unlike others, Sarah came up with a new strategy that she is not going to scold her, she is not going to provided her with whatever she is asking for. Rather, she tried to calm her down and had a conversation with her. It was so much personal conversation, and then they came out with the fact that both the girls have lost their mothers. To soothe the child, means Lottie, Sarah creates a beautiful imaginative story about how their mothers are together in heaven, picking flowers and watching over them. Students, as I told you before, that Sarah has such an incredible quality of imagining the things, and she can bring anything into her imagination and can explain it to others. So, others also started to think the same way as she wanted them to imagine. Same goes with the situation that she said to Lottie that her mother and Sarah's mother, because they both are not alive, so they are in heaven. And what are they doing there? They are picking the flowers, and they both are watching Sarah and Lottie. To stop Lottie from crying over not having a mama in the school, Sarah offers to be your mama. That's mean Lottie's mama, and play act that Lottie is her little girl. The clever solution works and the two forge a lasting adoptive mother bond. So Sarah, because she is an intelligent girl, she does not panic. Rather, she observes the situation very diligently and then comes up with the very fruitful solution. So this time also she came up with the solution, and the solution was to become Lottie's adoptive mother. So Lottie and Sarah are going to have a very strong bond of a mother daughter bond, you can say. Although Sarah is going to be her adoptive mother eventually, but Sarah, because she is the girl who can go along with the relations, she is kind, she is empathetic, and she feels others pain. So it's going to be a very beautiful bond between them. Miss Minchin kisses up to Sarah all the time and compliments her because she wants her to stay at the boarding school on account of all that money, of course. Minchin became so much happy because Lottie is actually, you can say, a headache for her, but Sarah came up with such a solution that it is going to calm her down for a very long time. You can say that Sarah has taken Lottie's responsibility, right? So Miss Minchin complimented her a lot for her this act. Whenever parents come, Sarah is brought out to speak to them as evidence of how good the school is. That's bananas, of course, since Sarah hasn't learned a thing at the school. Actually, it happens that when in a class there is a very good student, she or he is given the priority sometimes, right? So this is the situation same with the Sarah. Whenever parents came or for the admission of their young girls, so Miss Minchin every time calls Sarah in order to have conversation with them, in order to show that how well Miss Minchin's school is working on the girls, and girls are really growing up in a very good way. Lavinia is super jealous of Sarah. We already know this. Lavinia is the eldest girl in the school. Mean girl style, she wants to stay the queen bee and thinks that Sarah's habit of playing pretend and making up stories is completely silly. Lavinia is somehow jealous of Sarah because of because of her wealth, her richness, and how Sarah is treated differently to other students. Obviously, Sarah came from a very rich background. Her father is a soldier in Indian Army. She is accommodated with a French maid, so many other facilities which other students are not given. So she is jealous of Sarah, right? However, Sarah is super friendly and kind to all the students, so obviously they like her more. She even has tea parties for them in her room. Obviously, Sarah is not type of a girl who shows off her wealth, or who actually feels proud of anything. But Sarah is a girl who is kind. She likes to make friends, and even she invites them for tea parties in her room. These all things make Lavinia more jealous of Sarah. One little girl, Lottie Lee, is prone to tantrums and constantly uses the fact that her mother is dead as a bargaining chip. Lottie is actually stick to a statement that her mother has died, so she can throw tantrums every time, right? Whenever she is scolded, she has only one excuse, that her mother has died. Her mother is died because she is a very young girl, and whatever she thinks or whatever she feels, she expresses in her way. She is not that much intelligent or understands the situation as Sarah does. One day, when she is having a tantrum that Miss Emilia and Miss Minchin can't deal with, Sarah volunteers to calm her down. Sarah lets her cry and then calmly informs Lottie that she doesn't have a mother either. Both their mothers are in heaven, and that is an absolutely beautiful and angelic place. Sarah says that she will be Lottie's mama at the school and takes her to go wash her face and brush her hair. This is the same story I told you few minutes before, that Sarah has now become an adoptive mother to Lottie. Now she has taken whole responsibility of her. Lottie has got a mother in the seminary, and from now onwards, so I was telling you, from now onwards, Lottie has finally got a mother, Sarah, and now they are going to have a very good bond together. So this was all from chapter number 4 of the novel A Little Princess. If you want to explore the story ahead, so you need to watch the videos posted on the channel very soon. Till the next video, take a very good care of yourself. Bye bye.